presented by YouTube TV. Evan Williams, Bourbon done right.
Alex Bregman is a bad dude.
He plays with an edge. He's awesome.
Alex Bregman with 3 walk-offs this season. Ball game over.
Unreal, Alex Bregman.
Man, that ball is going to be gone. A home run. Alex Bregman has homered again. How about this, Bregman? Bregman's incredible home run feats continue in postseason play.
Oh, Alex Bregman's known for hitting bombs, playing great defense, and sending out entertaining tweets. Going to be tough to close it out tomorrow, but I got Mookie having a big day, and the Sox winning a close one. Alex Bregman, turned baseball analyst at such a young age, man. I love it. He joins us live on the field here at Dodger Stadium. Alex, how you doing, man?
It would be better if I was playing and not being a baseball analyst at a young age, but
Good answer.
doing well.
But you wanted to come to the World Series. Why?
Well, just to kind of get mad that we're not here. Get a little, have something to think about during the offseason when we're training to get back to this spot.
You thinking all about that sinking line drive that Andrew Benintendi caught?
Yeah, I woke up last night at about 3 in the morning, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, and then 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking about that same catch he made.
But as a great defender, as you are, Alex, you have to appreciate it. I mean,
Oh my
that's
God.
unbelievable. If he doesn't catch it, it's game over anyway.
Yep.
Like he laid it all out on the line there.
Oh, he laid it all out there, and that's what they have done a great job of, the Red Sox. They're playing aggressively the whole time. They're not playing not to lose. They're playing to win, and they're playing aggressively, and they're as hot as you can be right now.
You know, as good as your pitching staff was, you know, they outscored you 29-21. And when you look at their lineup, they don't have big boppers at the bottom of their lineup. You know, what makes that lineup so tough, you know, on pitching staff?
Well, I think if you watch when Verlander pitched against them in Game 5, the at-bats that Vasquez slapped on him, the at-bat that Devers put on him, the at-bat that Bradley put on him, they're not up there going, hey, we're going to hit a home run or bust. They're going up there to put a good at-bat together, pass the torch to the next guy, and, I mean, those guys killed us. Jackie Bradley Jr. Killed us.
So. With 3 hits.
9 RBIs. 3 hits and 9 RBIs.
David Price tonight, Alex. What makes him tough? What does he have to do to dominate?
Well, he is one of the toughest pitchers in the game, as you can tell. Taking the ball that many times, him and Evaldi have just been like, hey, we want the ball, we want the ball, we want the ball, and that's what you want in a guy. You want that guy in your team. And what David Price did against us the second game was he really used that changeup a lot more, and it makes his front hip two-seamer play way up. Yeah. The at bat that he struck me out in Game 5, if I flash back to it right now, he starts me out with a fastball away, and then he throws the changeup down in the zone that looked exactly like his front hip two-seamer, and then stuns me 0-2 with a fastball in. So he also has a backdoor cutter, but I think if he pitches in to their right-handed hitters and uses that changeup, he's going to be dominant again today.
What did you think of the guy that's walking behind us right now, Chris Sale, yelling at the troops in the dugout?
Loved it.
Fire him up? Loved
it. It was a flashback to Verlander last year for me. Verlander came out of the dugout in Game 2 right before Marwin hit the homer off Jansen, and he was yelling at all of us like, hey, you better stay in the game. This ain't over. Keep putting a fight up. Keep putting a fight up. This ain't over. And Sale did the same thing yesterday.
I'm wondering, Alex, would some position players like get upset at that a starting pitcher is going, let's go. The guy throws 2 pitches. Let's go.
Depends who it is.
No, you said it. When you have an elite pitcher like Chris Sale that is one of the leaders of your team in there, and I don't think he does that very often either. So when a guy like that speaks up, you kind of take notice and you're like, yeah, let's go, let's do this.
Rafael Devers said he was scared. Did Verlander scare anyone? I mean, whose rant do you think was better?
I don't know. I have no idea. Both teams came back to win. Same ballpark, same skit. So they both were wonderful. But I don't know. I wasn't scared when Verlander did it, but I think I woke up.
Now, when you tweet out some stuff that talks trash a little bit, are you just playing by your own rules? I love it. I'm all against the whole Play the game the right way. I like baseball being mano a mano. Oh, you're mad at me? Let's ball. I'm entertained by that. Is that what you? Is that in your mind?
Well, I think it's two different things. Like when we're on the field, I think you play the game the right way. You play the game the right way. But off the field, I'm just messing around, having fun, just trying to cause a scene, whatever. But the only thing that matters to me is the 9 innings that we're out there playing the game. That's what I love to do. That's my love. And off the field, hey, just try and get a few laughs.
So the tweet of the back-to-back-to-back on Evaldi, that was fun.
Oh, well, he shoved it against us. And then came back with 102 and punched me out. And I said it after I did it. I'll be the first one to tip my hat to him and say, hey, you got me. I loved it. David Price saying, post that on your Instagram. Loved it.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff.
In a day and age now where strikeouts are up, we're seeing home runs go up. Do you take pride in are still guys taking pride in putting the ball in play and trying to make something happen with the bat as opposed to all or nothing?
Well, I do. I think the game's going to change back a little bit. I think it's going to go back to putting the ball in play a lot more. Everyone's talking about hit the ball in the air, hit the ball in the air, hit the ball in the air. That's great when the game was sinker slider game. But now you got Justin Verlander throwing rise balls. You got Kimbrel throwing rise balls. When you face those guys, if you try and hit the ball in the air, you're out. So I think the game's going to change back a little bit more of a line drive game, hit the ball to all parts of the field a little bit, and
more two-strike approaches.
I agree. I think less strikeouts. You see the Red Sox just battling, wearing you out, getting that pitch count way up there, and I think it's smart to start putting the ball in play more.
How much pride do you take in? You had more walks than strikeouts. Now that doesn't happen very often, especially with guys that hit 30 home runs.
Right.
You know, how much pride do you take in that?
Definitely a lot of that. My least favorite thing to do on a baseball field is strike out. And,
I thought it was popping up to a catcher.
That's not fun either. But that's not very fun either. Grounding out to the pitcher, that's another bad one. But striking out, I feel like you can do something productive if you put the ball in play. So I've always been a guy who's with 2 strikes tried to shorten up and stay on the fastball to hit it the other way.
That's very refreshing to hear, Alex. It's great.
These guys like that. I like a prediction. So go ahead. Give me the final score tonight.
Final score tonight, I think Kershaw throws his breaking ball a lot. So it's close early. I got Mookie Betts having a big night, like I said. I got him having a big night just to cap off a great year that he's had. And I'm going to go 5-3 Red Sox.
And they're celebrating here in L.A.
Yeah, or on the flight back to Boston. I don't know what they have planned, but I said earlier when I was on it, I hope Mookie Betts wears his uniform out tonight and has a great time.
I love it. Alex Bregman, awesome chatting with you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Keep it going. You're entertaining. You're fun to watch.
Thanks, guys.
The guests on the show, Alex Bregman, Mary Hart, Oral Hershiser. Who's next? Oprah? That's great. Well done, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to go to break. When we come back, Joe Girardi's going to give us the secret weapon to Game 5 of this fall class.